Hello there guys and welcome to my new series Borussia Dortmund live for the PlayStation 4. It's going to be exciting times for us and straight away we're going to get into some new transfers. I'm looking at a player called Diego Costa for the simple fact I've been told he's absolutely incredibly good. So I thought, this is Borussia Dortmund. They've got quite a big transfer budget, much bigger than that of Leeds United, which is who I've been playing as of before. If you watched my channel, you'll know that. But yeah, Diego Costa is going to cost me a pretty penny, and I've actually got something in mind which might really anger the Borussia Dortmund fans. But the reason I'm going to do what I'm going to do is because of real life generally. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible. I know it's unrealistic for Borussia Dortmund to go out and look at players. I'm looking at Luke Shaw as well because I really don't rate our left back. So yeah, I'm going to have a look round and see who I can buy, which I know is unrealistic because Borussia Dortmund usually bring talent up from youth, but I'm going to do things a little differently. Another player I'm looking at, David Luiz. I think he's a fantastic centre-back, probably one of the best in the world. Definitely one of the best in the Premier League, and I think he'd be a class acquisition for us, for Borussia Dortmund, to play centre-back with Hummels. That way I can free up some funds as well and get rid of the centre-backs that I have at the moment. I'll probably keep Sav, but I'll probably get rid of the other one. So I'm going to offer 8 million for him, see where that goes. They're probably not going to accept that. They'll probably want a bit more. In response, they want 34 million for Diego Costa to Atletico Madrid. Now that is a lot of money, and unfortunately I don't have 34 million, so it's plan B time. Now I know this is going to anger a lot of Borussia Dortmund fans, but I'm doing it because I have no choice. I'm going to offer the sum of absolutely nothing, but I'm going to offer a key player. And I'm afraid it's going to be, if I can find him. No, I need somebody more to his value. So it's going to be Robert Lewandowski, I'm afraid. Yeah. He's worth a fair bit if I remember correctly. Whereas some of these players aren't worth anything and need to go out on loan ASAP. And there he is, 31 million. And Diego's worth is 34. So what I'm going to offer Atletico Madrid is a straight swap. Absolutely no money whatsoever. Not even 4 million. For Lewandowski. Straight swap. Let's see if they bite at that. Luke Shaw inquiry. They want 8 million for him, and David Luiz they want 14.5 million for him. So we're really going to be spending some money now. I really do want David Luiz, so we're going to bid 11 million and see if Chelsea accept that. We'll see where that goes. Oh, the transfer offer has actually been accepted for Diego Costa. So they're happy to do a player offered in a deal swap, Robert Lewandowski. The only reason I've done that is because he's actually gone to Munich in real life at the end of this season. So I was happy to offload him really. And I'm glad that I've offloaded him for an awesome young striker. I don't know why it says loan to buy offer. I want to buy David Luiz. That's a mistake with the game, is that. So transfer offers are coming in now for Robert Lewandowski. And would you know it, Bayern Munich have actually come in with a £36 million offer. Unfortunately, I'm going to counter it. Because I might be able to save some money. If I can get that. Cancel a deal with Costa and then buy him for cash. But we'll see. Real Madrid come in with an offer as well. That's a bit more insulting in all fairness, and I'm definitely not going to accept that. So they can forget about that. We've got scouting. There's not going to be much football in this episode, by the way, guys. This is all transfers. This is all building of my new Borussia Dortmund team, and we actually have signed Diego Costa. What a signing that is. I watched him play the other night, and he was absolutely class. Against AC Milan, was it? I think it was AC Milan. He just completely tore him apart. So, chuffed to get him, and Florentina want Sven Bender. I could do with the money, in all fairness, and I do have a centre defensive midfielder in mind to replace him, so I'm going to say I want 13.5 million for him, which is a bit on the cheap side, in all fairness. But, like I say, I really need the money, so let's have a look at another player that I want, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is a quality, fast, young midfielder who I think will benefit my team massively. Obviously, I do have a few decent midfielders myself. That's Borussia Dortmund's strength, if you will, with Ruiz in there and Aubameyang. So, we do have some quality midfielders, but something just to build on that. Like I say, he's only 19, so he will be class for us. Looking at another left back as well, but I don't think I'm going to go for Kieran Gibbs. So we've had a transfer coming for Matt Hummels, 18 million. I'm definitely rejecting that. I want to keep Hummels. He is a massive part of my plans in this series. I will not be selling Hummels, so do not worry, guys. He's absolutely insanely good on this game. So we've got our first friendly of the season against Montpellier. Montpellier, sorry. And we started off on the back foot. I don't know if it was because of the new formation or the new players not gelling together. It's just I couldn't really get anything going, and my new signing was absolutely non-existent in this game, and they nearly score here after some great work in my box. I just can't get the ball at the moment. Poziak's nowhere near him. Manages to give the ball away. I really don't rate him. He will be replaced as soon as possible, and they really should have scored there from Montpellier. I feel that is a little bit of a let-off. I think keeper's always got it covered but I thought it was past him before he dived, in all fairness. So we get away with that one in the 22nd minute. Again, they're coming forward. Sanson on the ball now. Pass it to Bakker. Great tackle there by Sarri. And now Aubameyang. Pass it to Ruiz. I need to get used to pronouncing the names for Borussia Dortmund. That is a fantastic ball through. And what a save that is. Absolutely crucial save. Unbelievable. Right. I think it just gets a touch at the last second and it's gone for a corner. The corner comes of nothing though. Diego Costa trying to show what he can do. Some lovely skills there. Pass the ball. Oh, he's taking them all on. That is a lovely ball to Ruiz. Can't get the ball. This is pretty much how the game's going. I cannot get the ball. Oh, that's a great tackle. Aubameyang on the ball. Finds Ruiz. Oh, it's come off him and a goal. Strikes it into the bottom corner. Bit unlucky with the defending there. Just falls to him and you got to love that celebration. So that's our first goal of this pre-season. Bit of fortune about it. Defender goes to clear. Clears it against Ruiz. And Ruiz does not make a mistake from there. Just smashes it into the bottom corner. And don't worry guys, I will find out how to pronounce all these players' names for real. I'm going to watch a few matches back of commentators pronouncing the names. So I will know how to pronounce them. And I'm not going to sound like a complete moron in future episodes, so I apologise for that. But yeah, we've got our first goal in the 49th minute and we go 1-0 up, and I included this free kick. Can we get another one? Another one would surely kill it. It's been all us since we scored the goal. Montpellier have not really had an answer for us since we scored that goal, and really, we want to be looking to get a second. We should be dominating teams like this, in all fairness. We're Borussia Dortmund. We're one of the kings of Germany. And again, lovely ball through to Diego Costa. He just couldn't get his head on the end of it. Good football there. Gundogan on the ball, crosses it in. Ruiz on his head. Oh, it's straight at the goalkeeper. And Georgian will deal with that all day long, and that's how it ended, guys. We won 1-0. Not as comfortable a victory as I would have liked. Obviously, we could have done a hell of a lot better, but we'll take it for our first game of this season. Obviously, players are not fit yet. It's the pre-season, and we've won 1-0. So we'll take it, and obviously we need to sign some more players. So I have another striker in mind to partner Diego Costa up front, which I think will turn a few heads. So hopefully I can acquire him. I don't see why I shouldn't be, because he's not really a first choice player for them. And that was a fantastic save by Weinberger, or whatever he's called. Again, I will learn how to pronounce the names. I do apologise. So Neven Subotic had a pretty good game at getting 8.5. I think he was man of the match, actually. So as you can see, we have 5 shots on target, and once again we're going back to Chelsea for our next player, raiding Chelsea really, but it doesn't matter because a player's a player at the end of the day, and the player I'm going after is Fernando Torres, 29 years of age. But first, I'm going to actually put in another offer for David Luiz, because I do really want him. As good as Savitic is, I think I can cash in on him now and keep him as a reserve centre back and have David Luiz as my first choice because he's a class player. So Fernando Torres is probably going to cost us in the region of around 11 million. So that's probably what I'm going to bid in all fairness. Maybe a bit more, maybe 13. I'm going to bid 13 million because I really do want Fernando Torres. I think he's class on FIFA. He's just one of those players that I can genuinely play well with. So we've hopefully got Fernando Torres. There's a few other players I'm looking at as well. Frank Lampard would have been one of them, but for the fact he's retiring at the end of this season, which is a great shame. But I've got another player in mind who can play in centre midfield and defensive midfield. So you'll find out who that is soon. So we got Roma next in the next game. Our board objective is basically to win the league or get as close to we can as it. And an offer is coming for Julian Shaber. And I want a bit more than that. I want probably 5.5 million, 5.4 million. They've offered 3.9, which really isn't enough. He's a promising young aspect. Really, I want a bit more than that than they've offered. They want 6.5 million for Oxlade-Chamberlain, and I'm happy to go with that, and I'm also happy to offer him that contract. And we've actually managed to sign... Have we managed to sign Diego Costa? No, we've actually managed to get an offer declined for Julian Schibber. So we're going to offer a little bit less. That's more. Yeah, we'll offer more. I really think, because they've gone up to 4.2 million with their offer, they might actually bite at that. So the offer's gone through for David Luiz. All we need to do is offer him a contract and hope that he accepts that contract, because he is a player that I really, really, really do want. So our next game was against Roma away. And again, it was one of those games where we started off on the back foot. Roma playing some lovely football there. Rossi at the centre of it all, and Destro puts it in the back of the net. And it's what we deserved, really. We weren't really at it at all. It's lovely football. Rossi, the key to it all. De Rossi, what a pass that is. Straight to Destro, and he's not going to miss from them. Puts it in the bottom corner. Appeals for offside, go unheard. However, and we've got it all to do again after being 1-0 down. So we're looking to get an equaliser as soon as possible here. Ruiz passes to push it, but nothing came of that. Now, can we get something going here? Kill on the ball. Passes it to Ruiz, who's going to run into space. He's found the space. No one's getting anywhere near him. Has a shot, and what a goal that is. Finishes it into the top corner. And very calm celebration. Just say, look, it was great, but it wasn't that great. He's just unbelievably good, is Ruiz, on this game and in real life. He's a player that I think most Premiership clubs should be looking to snap up in the summer, most definitely. And the acceleration was insane, and the finish, oh, it was sublime. Side foots it almost into the top corner. Goalkeeper's nowhere near it, and that's our equaliser, and hopefully we can go on and push for a winner now. Because Roma, again, are a good team. Don't get me wrong, they've got some class players. But they're a team we should be looking at beating. And here it is. The miss of the season already. Javinia. Wow. Just wow. Heads it wide from about 4 yards out. We got to see it again. Oh, it's unbelievable. What a miss that is. What a miss. I laughed my arse off at that just because it is the forehead. Javinia. Oh, dear me. It's just a terrible, terrible miss. Well, we had another opportunity in the dying embers of the game. 86th minute now, looking to drive forward. That's a poor ball, and De Rossi's going to have that covered all day. Aubameyang's not really got into the game as much, and I think Oxlade's going to get his first game in the next one, just to see how he fares. I think he's struggling to gel a little bit into the team. But hopefully we can get the ball back before the whistle goes, and unfortunately, guys, it's not looking like we can. Roma might have one more opportunity, but they didn't. It ended 1-1, and it should have ended 2-1, but Gervinho's unbelievable miss. That was extraordinary. I don't think I've ever seen a miss as bad as that for a long, long time on FIFA, so that was pretty brilliant. So we've had a offer accepted for Fernando Torres, who actually went a lot less than his value, so I'm absolutely chuffed with that. And the offer has been accepted for Oxlade-Chamberlain. He is now a Borussia Dortmund player, and he will be going straight into the team because I think he's a class player. So basically, hopefully, we have had an offer accepted also for David Luiz. So all the team is coming together nicely, lads. We're going to mess about with the team a little bit now and hope that we can get some results strung together, because our next friendly is against a team we should really, really absolutely annihilate. But football is a funny game, and it doesn't always go to plan. As you can see, I've got a few players on the subs bench which really should not be there. It's unbelievable, this subs bench. I don't know what is going on. I mean, is he giving players a chance in real life or what? Because I downloaded the latest update for this beforehand, so I don't understand why that is. That might be just the way his bench is lined up, which might be due to injuries or anything. I don't really follow Dortmund in real life via the Champions League, which is what we're aiming to win. So we've successfully negotiated the transfer of Oxlade-Chamberlain, and he is now a Borussia Dortmund player. And would you know it, contract offers have been accepted for David Luiz and Fernando Torres. Unfortunately, guys, we are out of time for today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you're happy with the players that I've signed. Do feel free to suggest some to me. I will definitely listen to the suggestions. And we've got Cardiff in the next game. That should be an annihilation, in all fairness, especially with the players that I have now. Obviously, I'm having to change the formation around to have two up front. Costa and Torres up front is a deadly combination if I've ever bloody heard of one. But unfortunately, there won't be any more games in this episode, so I will see you later, guys, for the next one. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a like. It means a lot to me. And see you later.